Reilly, why are you here talking to me? What went wrong?
I sadly am house guest number 2 to be evicted. I definitely think that I played really hard right off the bat, and that ended up biting me in the butt. So I am here.
we saw you, shed some tears this past week. How much does it sting to go out this early? Because I know when everyone enters the game, they have, delusions of grandeur, and they're thinking about how amazing this be, and you don't think about going out, this early.
I am such a competitor. I've been competitive my whole life, especially with myself. So it's definitely a hard pill to swallow, not making it as far as I had imagined I would. But I'd do it again in a heartbeat. This has changed my life, and I'm so thankful for the experience.
It's always an interesting thing starting off with Big Brother and that first HOH, right? There's a lot of people that say, I don't want any part of that. Like, keep that away from me. I don't want to have to draw the lines in the house, and I don't want to have to get blood on my hands early. You went for it. You won it. Do you think that ultimately hurt your game?
I think that it had something to do with it. I honestly was one of those people who said, I don't want it. And then I got there, and me being my competitive self, I totally gunned it and went for it. I'm super proud that I got that position in the house so early. But again, that always puts a target on somebody's back. So ultimately, that probably had a lot to do with why I'm sitting here.
So if you could do it again, you would just throw it?
I don't know if I'd throw it. I wouldn't be so determined to win it, though. I would know how to handle it better, I think, now that I have one experience under my belt, though.
All right, look, everyone, both inside the house and outside the house, was talking about Heisem's veto ceremony speech, telling everyone to vote you out. What did you make of that, Reilly?
It was definitely a shock. But Heisem is going to play his own game, and I'm going to play mine, and that might not be the same type of game, but he's totally entitled to say and do what he needs to do to get further. So I wish Heisem the best.
Do you think he was too vindictive and too bossy in being so focused on getting you out?
I think he's an honest guy, and that was, what he felt like he had to do in the moment.
Is that honesty going to get him in trouble, you think?
We'll have to see.
So here's the thing. It seems like your entire alliance wanted to keep you over Cameron. So why didn't any of them vote to keep you?
I didn't want them to blow their game up. I knew that if they voted for me, it wouldn't be a majority vote. And I think that with how the house is moving right now, I told them not to sacrifice their game for me and to just vote with the house.
But here's the thing I kind of don't get, Reilly, because, you've watched the show and we've had a lot of these unanimous votes in the past few years, right? And everyone's like, I don't want to go against the HOH. These votes are in secret. Like, you know what I mean? Like, someone could have thrown you a vote or two and actually caused maybe a little chaos in the house. So why not do that? Because no one's going to know who it is.
I think that, at that point, I think right now there's a lot of fear in the house, and nobody wanted to be on the wrong side of a vote, regardless if it was anonymous or not. So I just told them, to go play in my honor and just vote with the house.
Who is your ride or die, Reilly? Like, who is your ride or die in this game?
I had more than one ride or die. Jag was immediately my best friend on night 1, but I developed a really great bond with Matt as well, and I really love Blue. I think those 3 were my ride or dies.
Had you worked it out in your head, if you get down to like sort of 4 people, those left, like obviously a lot can change in this game. A lot can change. Someone wins a bunch of comps, you got to get rid of them, this, that. But at this point, like, were you thinking who you might want to sit next to at the end?
I was starting to struggle with the idea of choosing Matt or Jag at the end. If I made it there. So at first it was Jag, 100%. And I think there's so many twists and turns in the game, but I would be happy sitting next to Matt or Jag at the end, I think.
Matt was saying how much you helped him in the house, especially when other people were whispering and not including him in conversations, how you were kind of bringing him up to speed. Tell me about your connection and friendship with Matt and sort of doing that for him in the house.
I care so much about Matt. He is such an amazing person, and his story is super inspiring. He was really vulnerable with me about how, he does feel different in the house, and I wanted to make sure I could do whatever I could to help him play the game to the best of my ability and make him feel included. And he's one of my best friends. He's amazing.
Who's playing the best game in the house so far? We know who your big allies are, and maybe you're going to say one of them, but try and be like, look at it objectively.
Yeah.
And tell me who's playing the best game so far.
Man, that's a tough one. There's a few, but I think right now, Jared, he is working both sides of the house.
So tell me your reaction when JCM tells you they're out on the stage that Jared and Sari are son and mother.
That blew my mind, and that is why I think Jared is playing the best game in the house. He is in 2 alliances. I mean, I can't even believe, I thought she meant a romantic relationship. I was like, wait, who? No, yeah, that is crazy. I can't wait till the other house guys find out they're gonna lose it.
So what did you like most and least about playing this game? Because that's what Big Brother is. There's tons of fun and there's things happening. You do these challenges. And it's also, you're stuck in a house with a lot of people, may not love all the people. You're sort of on certain foods you can eat sometimes. So just tell me what you love the most and what you didn't love so much.
I think what I love the most is just meeting these amazing people that from all these different walks of life. It's just the coolest experience. It's just a melting pot of all different types of people. And, some of these people I will be friends with forever. And I just in 2 short weeks, having that feeling is so amazing. Something that I wouldn't say I didn't like. I don't think I dislike anything about this. I love this game. I think the pressure, it's definitely a pressure cooker in there. And as someone who's never been in this type of situation before, like most people, I mean, it's definitely difficult to navigate that. But like I said, all love for Big Brother. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
As we're speaking, you've only been out of the house for like 13 hours. And it's like emotional whiplash. You know what I mean? Not only are you dealing with being voted out and unanimously, but now you're out of the house. It's just like, it's awkward. It's weird. Tell me what it's been like for you.
I definitely am going through the stages of grief. At first, I didn't believe it. Now I've had a little bit of time to myself and I'm reflecting a lot. I want to be in there so bad. I feel like I have unfinished business, and I am really proud of everyone who's still in there, and I can't wait to see, how the rest of the season goes.
Are you going to watch all the episodes like immediately? Or are you going to go back and watch them, or are you going to give it some time?
Oh, it might be heartbreaking, but I'm probably going to watch it. I'm a curious cat.
Well, we'll keep watching too. Thanks so much, Reilly. Appreciate the time.
Thank you so much, Dalton.